University is really such a special club.
I would say that Unity means community to me. I've made a lot of my friends through Unity, and I've also made a lot of great memories and had a lot of great experiences.
It brings together people from completely different backgrounds and they get to learn about each other's cultures.
It's really fun organizing the dance and collaborating with my peers.
Unity means the world to me. I don't think I'd be the same person without it.
Unity is an opportunity to showcase your own culture and the various musical and dance traditions that you might have.
You get to experience new cultures that they haven't ever seen before.
Not only are you learning from other people's culture and showcasing your own culture, you're making friends along with that, and also just having a good time and showing it off to the school.
My favorite part of Unity was seeing the dances evolve through each year.
I've had so much joy in just putting a lot of effort into this and making sure that it turns out the best it can be.
I'm really glad that I was able to join Unity.
The traditional dance style of Tinikling originated on the island of Leyte in the Philippines during the Spanish colonial era. Because of this, it is the only bamboo dance form played to rondalio music, which has a strong Spanish influence.
Caitlin, did you know Tinikling was created by rice farmers? They set up traps with bamboo poles to keep tinkling birds out of the crops, but failed as the birds wove through the trap. Tinikling directly translates to act like a tinkling, thus the dance mimics the resilient and mischievous nature of the bird.
Today, Tinikling can be found in U.S. physical education classes as an aerobic exercise, and also in modernized versions as young Filipino Americans draw influence from their multicultural upbringing. Although it may be tempting, please don't clap during the performance and save all the applause for after. Shimabuku in Okinawa in the mid-1900s. A combination of other more traditional styles, it has a focus on practical self-defense that can be utilized by anyone. Two major components of the style are the kata and traditional weapons.
Kata are choreographed sequences of moves that are meant to be envisioned as part of a real fight. The traditional weapons are adaptations of Okinawan tools that farmers use to defend themselves against samurai. The wooden staff is called a bow, and the metal spears are called sai.
Up next, you will see Kusanko kata and Bosai Kumite kata on stage.
We hope you enjoy.
Klezmer music has its roots in traditional Jewish music and Eastern European folk music. It was historically played at weddings or religious celebrations.
After its introduction in the United States, it became incorporated into the jazz and rock idioms, though still retaining its original character. What you are about to hear is the song Limon Chiki as played by Dimitri Schenker.
Tapatio is the most internationally renowned of all the traditional Mexican dances. It is the most patriotic, being the national dance of the country, and it was named the national dance in 1924 to give a collective national identity to several different cultures. It is a matter of national pride for the natives.
The Spanish form, Spanish Jarabe, Gitano, and Zambra that were popular during Viceroyalty are the inspiration behind Jarabe Tapatio. It was first performed in Guadalajara, Jalisco, as a courtship dance in the 19th century. Jarabe Tapatio is also known as the Mexican hat dance, and the attire for this traditional dance is intriguing and unique.
Jazz is one of the most influential genres in the U.S. and also one of the only uniquely American styles.
Rising from African American culture in New Orleans, the genre stands out for improvisational soloing and unique harmony.
This song is a jazz standard and holds a lot of importance among jazz musicians, both new and old.
Feel free to applaud after each solo.
history, with different regions creating their own unique style. The next song, Nunca Vas a Comprender, meaning never going to understand, is a folk song by Spanish singer Rita Paez.
Rita was born in Barcelona, a city known for its folk music that features the guitar, welcomed Darren Liu, Tai Chang, Sammy O'Connor, Eric Yang, and Noah Meyer.
Nunca vas a comprender que yo te quise. Nunca vas a comprender cómo lo hice. Tú me hablas del amor, de esto te envío. Te faltó por demostrar que eras capaz de vivir aquello, pero no te olvides, por favor, que sigo aquí, ya no quiero sufrir más por ti, mi amor. Con el tiempo decidí que es un recuerdo todo aquello que viví, y a mí mató por dentro. Nunca vas a comprender que yo te quise. Nunca vas a comprender cómo lo hice. Tú me hablas de amor, de eso te envío. Te faltó por demostrar que eras capaz de vivir aquello, pero no te olvides, por favor, que sigo aquí, ya no quiero sufrir más por ti, mi amor. Con el tiempo decidí que es un recuerdo todo aquello que viví, y a mí mató por dentro.
When most people think of Bollywood, they think of sparkling outfits, flashy lights, dramatic scenes, and moving soundtracks, and that would absolutely be correct. As an industry, Bollywood is most known for its fast music and lively dance numbers.
However, Bollywood is just as famous for its romantic films and ballads. whether it be Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol, casting longing looks at each other in DDLJ, or Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone in Bajiram Mastani. The swoon-worthy romantic ballads in Bollywood movies are enough to melt anyone's heart.
Here's Tujh Mein Rab Dikhta Hai, a song about a girl who's just realized how lucky she is to have met her match, saying, I see God in you, my beloved. What am I to do? Lavani is a folk dance originating from the Indian state of Maharashtra with the purpose of storytelling. It was performed as entertainment to kings and military personnel for morale in between fighting.
The traditional dress worn is a 9-yard long piece of cloth that is draped as a Nawari sari. This style of drape only exists around central India. We now introduce to you Lavani.
Indian classical dance is a term for various forms of performing arts rooted in Hindu musical theater styles. Semi-classical is classical dance mixed with non-classical dance. Classical dance originated in India. There are different types of dance forms in India. For example, Kathak is usually danced in northern India, Bharatanatyam in southern India, and Odissi in eastern India. The most popular dance forms are Kathak and Bharatanatyam. The next performance is a semi-classical dance, a dance form of Bharatanatyam.
Please welcome semi-classical. Garba is a type of Indian dance commonly performed at festivals, mainly during Navaratri, a 9-day festival celebrated in India, and on other special occasions in the state of Gujarat, India. It is a fun and joyful style of dance based on a circular pattern and characterized by a sweeping action from side to side.
Most Garba performances often include singing and musical accompaniment provided by the dole, a double-headed drum, and the similar but smaller dole. Today, these dancers will perform to 2 popular, high-energy and fun songs, in which one song will represent the dole, and the other will show the circular formation as well as the sweeping action.
Please welcome Garba to the stage. Indian classical music comes in many forms and has evolved throughout several centuries in various subcategories. Were you also aware that different compositions can be played during different times of the year and different times of the day as well?
For example, the Dutch Rag is often played in the evening during monsoon season and is known for its fast, complex, and relaxing sounds.
And that's the reason why Indian music is known to be one of the most complex and beautiful styles of music in the world.
considered the center of the movie industry in the US. In India, many movie industries produce about 1,000 movies yearly in different languages. The most spoken language in India is Hindi.
Bollywood came from Bombay, now called Mumbai, India. Bollywood dance is the name given to the dance form used in Indian Hindi films. The present-day Bollywood dance style has elements of Indian classical dance and colorful costumes.
Our next performance is Underclassmen Bollywood. This song is based on love and friendship. With extravagant dance numbers, actors breaking out into song, and elaborate sets and costumes, what comes to your mind?
Maybe a musical on Broadway?
Well, you're right, but I was actually thinking of the most popular movie industry in India, Bollywood cinema. Music and dance sequences are the heart and soul of Bollywood films, with many soundtracks going on to become mega hits throughout the country.
In a country that has 22 official languages and countless dialects, that's quite the feat. Crossing state borders in India is basically like entering a new country with a different language, culture, and cuisine.
And even though the songs you'll hear next may be in Hindi, people all around the world bond over a shared love for these peppy hits.
Well, I know I'll have these catchy tunes stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Get ready to bop your head, tap your feet, and welcome upperclassmen Bollywood to the stage. Argentinian music, much like Latin American music, encompasses a diverse range of genres. In the modern age, Argentinian musicians are known to incorporate many elements from their city's diverse cultures.
Baby by Nicki Nicole is a great example of this, as the song fuses elements of hip-hop with traditional rhythms brought by natives and immigrants alike, creating a sound that is uniquely Argentine.
The blending of diverse cultural influences is a hallmark of Argentinian music, reflecting the country's rich history and cosmopolitan character.
No para de perderte, de decir que me quitó todo lo que siento. No para de buscar si no me entendí, dejar porque yo no soy para ti, tú no eres por mí, como te soporta. Yo sé que tú te lo que sabes, sé que sí, que siento que yo estoy perdiendo mi tiempo contigo. Dios me ha dado un negocio para te lo que yo no solamente te aquí porque tú solo lo que siento. Pero si necesito tengo que salir pero
The traditional Chinese fan dance was first introduced in the Han Dynasty and has a history spanning over 2,000 years. It has two subcategories of civilian and military and varies from region to region. The civilian fan dances have long been used as a way to preserve culture and tradition, often being used to act out traditional stories.
The performance today is set to the song Upwards to the Moon. It is a Chinese classical fan dance choreographed by Cheng Du, Katie Sheng Wu. The fan extends the dancer's limbs, and the long tail of the ribbon makes the movements look graceful and flow.
important cultural practice originating in West Africa. They are still practiced today in many parts of the world, including in the Americas, Europe, and beyond.
This drum circle is a celebration of the rich cultural heritage of the Yoruba people. Drum circles are an essential part of a community and hold spiritual and social significance in the lives of diverse African people.
Did you know Dabke is an Arabic folk dance? It originated in the mountains of the Levantine region, which includes Palestine, Lebanon, Jordan, and Syria. After 1948, Dabke dances were choreographed into stories of the villages destroyed in the Nakba. This is a catastrophe where thousands of casualties occurred and 700,000 Palestinians were displaced. Dabke is much more than just a dance.
For many, it is a way to showcase solidarity and cooperation, cultural resistance, and the strength of the human spirit. Like many other elements in Palestinian life, dance has always been connected to politics. Folk dance has managed to escape many of the more invasive restrictions placed on Palestinians and their culture, such as flying the Palestinian flag in public, as well as access to Palestinian historical sites and heritage through the present day.
During the Intifada, or rebellion of 1987, dancers did not use their names publicly out of fear. Getting up on stage was actually considered an act of heroism due to the consequences that could follow from this display of solidarity.
With that, for the first time in Unity history, we welcome Palestine to the stage.
الشباب اللي برا يتفضلوا. يب
punching and kicking techniques.
Originating all the way back to the Japanese occupation of Korea during the 1940s, Taekwondo schools were created as a means to reinstate indigenous disciplines that were lost during Japanese colonial rule.
Today, the sport has evolved from a local martial art into a globally famous combat sport found in the Olympics and is considered a great source of exercise and cardio for all those who participate.
K-pop is a genre of South Korean popular music referring to the idol entertainment industry. It synthesizes many genres around the world, having a notable hip-hop and electronic influence. K-pop is part of the bigger Hallyu or South Korean wave being pushed globally.
K-pop is currently well into its fourth generation of idols. The groups being featured today span the second, third, and fourth generations. Should I talk about the songs and groups being performed in more detail? Yes or yes?
Haha, very funny. First, we'll have Yes or Yes, a cute love song by Twice, who have been dubbed the nation's girl group.
After that, we have Kokopa by EXO, a critically acclaimed and well-loved boy group. Third is Runaway by the popular fourth generation boy group Tomorrow by Together.
We will also see Psycho by Red Velvet, a girl group known for their unique concepts varying between a brighter red and darker velvet concept, with Psycho belonging to the latter. Fun fact, Red Velvet has also performed in North Korea.
Then there will be Inception by ATEEZ, a boy group known for their incredible performance skills. Often they are referred to as global performance idols and fourth generation leaders.
To conclude the performance will be Pretty You by 17, a boy group known for their synchronization and dance ability. Without further ado, here's K-pop.
Hey boy, look, I'm gonna make this simple for you. You got two choices, yes or yes.
Thank you to the custodial staff for cooperating with us through our long rehearsals. Thank you to administration as well for recognizing the importance of showcasing our school's diversity and allowing us the day to do that. And then also thank you to the district for recording our entire show.
Thank you to our amazing MCs, Danielle and Caitlin.